eyes sewn of coal black thread.
The children whisper behind curtains.
We mooch
When no one is looking, and the old man of the village by the fire,
they say
he has stood there for more than many years.
the scarecrow watches night after night over the silent treasure of the fields. He stares at the village with a stitch of light, and all who go there do not return.
So stay indoors when the wind turns, when the moon stands blood red and frightens. For whoever meets his empty gaze will never be the same again. Once the priest said, it's just sackcloth and hay, but his dog came home and the priest disappeared anyway. And the farmer who raised the scaffold high, swearing he heard it speak in the night's drizzle and smoke. Thank you for the body, thank you for your hand. Now I stand here and guard your land. And his lantern was seen burning at the edge of the forest, but
He never reached home to his woman.
the scarecrow watches night after night over the silent treasure of the fields. He stares at the village with a stitch of light, and all who go there do not return. So stay indoors when the wind turns, when the moon stands blood red and frightens. For whoever meets his empty gaze will never be the same again.
They say that when autumn falls and the fog dances on the edge of the fence, then steps are heard in the wet earth, as if someone is walking forward in the fire of the night. A whisper follows the wind through the roofs and trees. You sewed my heart, you gave me bread and board. Now I watch over you, but not for your sake, but so that no one will forget my soil.
The children draw his shape in the sand. The adults pull the curtain strings.
think he is waving at you with his hand. Don't run there. Because sometimes, says the village elder, the Scarecrow remembers who sowed his soul.